Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Everything's just better with friends by your side, spending time together. Don't you wish you could stop time? Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. This is the best feeling, laughing and screaming. Forget your worries and fears. This is more than just a stream. Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. When you've had a long day, we will be right there. Always there for one another. We'll put a smile on your face. Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew.
Hi, everybody!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Team Sanity stream with myself, Champy, and the lovely Dalish over there. I hope you are all having an amazing day today. So, yeah, that's how I do my intros.
Perfect,
What? I'm a
perfect.
Dark Lord. I command things. I don't do intros.
You're like, I got people to do intros for me, okay?
Yes,
I am
yes,
the
yes,
Dark
yes.
Lord.
This is just how it is. I don't do intros. They do intros for me.
Yes.
Indeed, indeed.
And
No,
this-
but I hope everyone is doing well today. We are going to be hopping in later with some special tier list stuff. We're going to be doing some video game tier list, you know. You know how it is. We have to be controversial on Team Sanity when it comes to tier lists. So let's see how this goes. Because what was the last tier list? It was about cereals, right? And there was a lot of controversy about that cereal list.
Oh gosh, with Wotan putting his cereal in the microwave and everyone was just like table flipping.
Everyone was upset about that. Everyone was no, but from what I understand, Wotan puts the milk in it with the cereal into the thing.
That's
So
what I've heard. That's what I've heard. And I would understand it if it was like oatmeal. Okay, you would warm up oatmeal. Okay, that makes sense to me. But from what Matt, I think, was saying, it was like something like cornflakes or something like that. You just put some milk and cornflakes, and then you put that in the microwave, and,
Comes out as mush.
Now that...
Does it say that Wotan is on? you summoned the devil.
Summoned Wotan. I was wearing my Wotan shirt earlier, actually, and I was like, I gotta channel my inner Wotan, but then I had to change, so... Now, I'm very curious. I suppose the amount of time that it is, in fact, microwaved for might have, a different effect on things. If it's just for, like, a couple of seconds so the milk isn't, like, freezing cold, I would find that a little bit more acceptable than, like, putting it in the microwave for, like, a minute, like, maybe a few minutes. Then you just got hot mush, and...
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Actually, I don't know if you've tried this before. I actually found out just the other day, like, if you put like a half glass of water in the microwave with your stuff, apparently it comes out tasting like crispy or whatever, like
just
for
like
foods and
with anything.
I tried it and it actually works.
Okay, what did you try it on though?
I tried it on chicken, and but all of the stuff was already cooked and whatever.
Right.
You know how you put something in a microwave and it will come out like mush, like even though it's supposed to be crispy. So I put it in there, so it was like a few potatoes, fried potatoes, some chicken. It came out like it was just cooked. I was like, what is this wizardry? What is this wizardry?
You would know, right, with being the Dark Lord and all. So.
Well, you know, it's. Usually we just flick the wand, but the thing is just we're on a budget right now, so the microwave is the way to go. It's
we really gotta limit our magic is what's happening, right?
Oh yes.
Perfect,
the thing is just with the amount of magic going around, we just have to calm down with the magic.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, all that jazz. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about recycling, okay? For all the crazy things we do in the wizarding world, okay, it is definitely about recycling. And Harry Potter, but Harry Potter is a completely different story. Okay, we won't go into him right now. All right, he's always been there. He's always been there, and I hate him and I loathe him. And Severus will bring him to me.
Okay, so I gotta know.
It shall happen. You will see.
Are you Slytherin then?
Technically, I'm Hufflepuff.
Me too. Okay.
I'm Hufflepuff. Funnily enough, all the people I talk to around me, I'm like, I'm a Hufflepuff, and they're like, oh, no, we're all Slytherin. I'm like, yeah, but I'm a Hufflepuff. I'll still smother you to death in your bed. Hufflepuffs, we are like let me put it like this. We are like the ones that no one suspects, so we can just get away with anything.
That's very true. No one suspects a Hufflepuff. They're like, no, those guys are too busy eating snacks and, just... hugging people or something, and you're like, nah.
How you doing?
Hi, Bo-chan.
How you doing, man? Find me a Team Sanity playlist without Wotan ruining it.
You just missed it. We were just debating the cereal debacle of 2022.
And then we summoned Wotan. He came online as we spoke of him. He appeared. It was like out of nowhere. Wotan just appears.
It's like you.
Oh, but Bo-chan, I hope you're doing well.
You speak Wotan into existence is what's happening here.
Well, that's how it works. Wotan just appears. You speak his name, and it's like the Eldritch gods. He just shows up.
He just knows.
You draw a magic circle on the floor, throw some runes out there, probably a blood sacrifice. Probably a goldfish. And he appears.
You can't forget the cactus, though. I think that's the most integral part of like the sacrifice here. Just you got to have a little bit of spice in there. The cactus.
We throw some things down. I'm all good. Streamer formerly known as Tempest. Well, I'm formerly known as Tempest, but people still do call me Tempy or Tempest. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. So you guys can call me what you want, as long as it's Dark Lord and you're taking me afterwards. Okay, it's all good.
As long as you pledge your allegiance to the Dark Lord that is Tempe, like you are welcome here.
As you walk in, we saved a seat for you, Severus. We have to do it that way. It has to happen. That was the best part for me. Like, everyone is scared of Voldemort, right? And they're just sitting there, and he's just, Severus, we saved a seat for you. We thought you had gotten lost. I was like,
it's like, oh
Someone run away now, and Severus is just like, oh fuck, what did I do?
It's like, oh,
He's freaking out.
I just had to run to the bathroom real quick is what it was.
Potter has been moved. Oh, dear. Potter again. Oh, what is it? I'll see what he picks for the tier list before I pledge allegiance. My dude, you know it's going to be good. My lad, you know we only do the best. The best tier picks here, alright? Unless Wotan is around, then we start talking about mushy cornflakes. I don't know where that came from, but apparently it's the way he sees things. It's like with him and savory, sweets and savory. Like, I'm on board with the savory, just not the mushy cereal.
That's fair.
Oh my word! Where does poor Wotan fall off?
Like, if you give me an option between savory and sweet, like if you presented me with 2 crepes, right, and one crepe has like strawberries and like whipped cream and like all this awesome stuff, and you give me a savory option of a crepe with like, I don't know, like some ham or cheese or like things like that.
Oh no, the other one, the first one.
Yeah, 100% the strawberries. Like, I love me some crepes in all forms, but if I had to choose, it's always gonna be the sweet version. Like,
yeah, like the sweet version. Like, here's what I mean by like savory, because I'm not someone who likes to eat sweets, right? I don't know. I just grew up. My father could go through sweets like crazy. Okay, like I don't know. He's like, whose child are you? Because you don't eat sweets, and I'm like, well, I prefer like cookies are my thing. Cookies, cake. I enjoy myself a good cake. Like you saw the what is it? The Cook Sisters that I showed you. Those are a savory mixed with a sweet. So what they do is they put the what's the word I'm looking for? Not a sauce. They dip it in like a
batter?
a sweetish sort of thing. The batter. So the batter, it's like a donut sort of thing, but like twisted. So it's like a pretzel that's been twisted.
Nice.
And then they dip it into some like some sweet when English doesn't work for you.
Like, it's that one thing,
you dip it in something sweet. It comes out. It is so good, especially when it's still warm.
I feel like that's
Oh,
when it's the
word.
best,
It's
like,
a winter treat for sure. You can eat it cold or hot, dependent. But oh my word, it is so good. I want one right now.
No.
Severus, bring me one.
Severus.
Where are you?
No, I love
good.
desserts.
Cheese isn't a dessert. Cheese isn't a dessert. I've actually never had cheese as a dessert.
So, from what I understand, it's a very a lot of Europeans like to say that it's like they have cheese platters on their desserts as like a small like thing with cheese and like crackers and like some fruits and stuff. That's what I have.
It just sounds like lunch.
It sounds like an appetizer to me, but
Yeah.
I guess it's just at different parts of the meal. Like if I had just eaten a large dinner, I would not want to wind it down with more cheese. You know what I'm saying? If I
cheese just really does not sound good as an end of dinner sort of option. You want something sweet just to cleanse the palate.
Yeah.
Not cheese.
Like I have literally nothing against cheese. Literally nothing. I love cheese with a passion, but
Mozzarella.
see, I like pepper jack or like sharp cheddar. I think those ones are.
I'm careful
solid.
with the cheddar. I'm really careful with the
Really?
cheddar.
If it gets too
Oh,
sharp,
yeah,
I'm just
'cause
like,
It's too much. Like,
Really?
cheddar, like, the thing is just the amount of. Okay, so I'm not going to be like healthy. Like, I'm not a super health conscious sort of guy. But I've noticed the thing with cheddar is that, it sweats. Okay? Cheddar sweats. And I'm sorry, but when the cheese starts to sweat, that's when we put down the cheese, we step back, and we just decide this is probably not something I should be eating.
you're like, this is when I get a
Cheese
little
that
bit
sweats is
nervous.
just- No, it's definitely not the cheese for me. Then after that point in time, it starts to get frightening. And we just run away.
The way you just said cheese right there, it reminds me. We have I don't know if you have it there. There's a thing called Cheese Whiz here, and it's like a cheese spread in a can, and it's not cheese, I'm sure, in any sense of the word. But it's literally like one of those like, little like kind of like aerosol cans, and it's like it's like you would see like kind of like hairspray almost, but not hairspray because it's food inside. And you just spray the cheese on like a cracker or something, and they're like, oh, it's cheese, and you're like, that's not cheese, but I don't know, that just made me think of that, and I haven't had that in like years, but just flashbacks
America
to
is
childhood.
a strange place. It is a straight cheese in a can.
Cheese in a can.
That's like no. That
Google it. No,
Like, I can understand
it's
whipped cream. I can understand whipped cream.
Yeah,
but
so it's like
cheese
same
in a
concept.
can?
Yeah, same concept as whipped cream. But so, like I said, it's like Team Hydrate. I got you. I got
Right.
you.
Good thing I have water.
Good thing. But yeah, it's interesting. It's like similar to the whipped cream in the can, but it's like I said, I'm pretty sure it's one of those things. It's like it's cheese, but it's not like cheese. It's just like cheese
That cheese
adjacent,
must
you know?
be so processed.
Yeah, oh,
That
100%,
cheese must be
100%.
so damn processed. Like, oh no, I avoid stuff like that. I'm trying to go like completely non-processed stuff. It's difficult. It's difficult. But the thing is just, healthier life. Because a lot of the processed stuff I kind of feel like leads to a lot of later life sort of diseases and things that people pick up. And yeah, cancer is a real concern. So
It's fair.
I'd rather start it now, cutting out any of the like overly processed stuff. And cheddar is one of the big ones.
Oh.
So just felt like no, I don't tell anyone else to do it. Like if you wanna eat it, it's up to you. But I just think of like I've had family members who have had cancer and things like that. I don't want to. Yeah, it's a frightening thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
But back onto the more funny stuff though.
Oh yeah, tier lists, right?
Yes,
we're
we
doing
should
some
get
tier
onto that
lists.
tier list. No, it's gonna be just chatting, an hour just chatting about
Just-
talking about cheese.
Just us cheese chatting, you know.
It's about the cheese. Oh, I should probably do the share screen thing, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah. You're like, we'll be doing tier
huh?
lists, and I'm just over here like, I can't see it, but I'm sure that's a great game.
And I think that's how it works.
Perfect.
Is it working?
Yep. Oh well, okay.
Oh.
The screen is currently black. There we go.
Now?
Perfect.
Yeah, you see, for some reason on Twitch, I literally cannot. With Discord, I literally cannot be on the Discord app. Or else it's completely black. I have no idea why it does that. It's really mean to me. It's really mean to me. But we're gonna start off with a controversial one here. Okay, we're gonna start off with one that has recently become good. I should know because suddenly I've been playing it for hours. Fork knife, or also known as Fortnite. Okay, I'm just putting it there. It's not just okay. Okay, so they just recently added a new no build mode to it.
Are you enjoying
Okay,
that?
Guiltily enough, I am. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. It's actually made the game a lot more fun when someone's not building a skyscraper up into the heavens when you're trying to fight it. So for Fortnite, have you played Fortnite?
It has been
Fortnite,
like
sorry.
you're fine.
We call it Fortnite.
You have to for the memes at this point. Like it has been I think a solid several years since I've played Fortnite, and I do not recall being good at it. Let me just tell you what.
Oh no, we clap, but that's because we no longer have to build anything. So what are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good actually now for this, honestly, because it's gotten better. It's not that burn it with fire anymore. I'm between it's okay and it's pretty good.
Okay. I will defer judgment to you on that one because I have not played the updated one and I have not played in years, so that one is
Go for it's okay.
Okay.
Because it is okay. Okay, it still has all that monetization in it, and it does still have a lot of issues with it, but it is worth going back to just to have a look at it now. Just to have a look at it. So yeah, I would say Fortnite, it's okay. Give it a try. It's free, guys. Free is the way to do things. Okay. I've never played Roblox. Have you ever played Roblox?
I have, interestingly enough, because I have a little cousin who was really into it. And it's not my favorite. I like that they have a lot of options, but at the same time, it's not something that I would actively play outside of playing with my cousin or my daughter. So, it's okay. Yeah, I'm with Bochet. It's okay. It's not something I would
it's okay.
go out of my way to play, but...
Just plop it down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, Minecraft.
Well, Minecraft is next. Okay, this might be a bit controversial. I never really saw the whole thing about Minecraft.
Really?
Like, I played it a bit. I played it here and there for over the last few years and whatever. But I was never one to just get into it like everyone else seemed to have. So for me, it's another okay. Oh, but wait, all these games are just gonna be it's okay.
It's all right, you know. No, I'm
It's
kind
all
of
right, but
I'm
it's
kind
not
of in the
like it's
same
blowing me
boat.
out of the water.
Like I do think it's okay. I was really into it after I graduated high school, and we played a lot of Minecraft, like a lot. We've made a lot of stuff, but it's like, it's one of those things that you get into for like a minute, I feel like, and then you just don't ever
And then you
play
never go
again.
back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with you. It is okay.
Yeah.
Like same with Dalish. I played it like straight in college. I was playing the shit out of that thing. After college, I've never touched it again, ever again. I can see that they're still doing updates for it and whatever, but at the end of the day, there's definitely a lot other stuff you could be playing other than Minecraft.
So I definitely bought like the most recent versions of it too. And it's like with the intent to play it with friends, and then just never played it because it's like, oh, hey.
Yeah, no one wants to play it.
Like,
no one wants to play it.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm not going to go around playing it. I mean, I've played Minecraft like myself before, but it's like, it's not something that I will go out of my way to play when I have a whole library of other games I could be playing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Final Fantasy 14.
Oof. That's. Okay. I have never played any of the Final Fantasies. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's something
I played 14. I've played 14.
Okay. I've always been interested. I think they look really neat. But at the same time, I'm like growing up, I remember there being a lot of Final Fantasies coming out, and I kind of just played what games my brother had, and Final Fantasy was not one of them, and I didn't have a job, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just, maybe I'll play it one day, and then I was like, oh, but this point in time, I was like, it's already like 10 games behind. I don't know that I want to start off in the middle of like nowhere with like no knowledge, and they're like, oh no, it's not like linear, it's this and that, and it's changing, and I'm like, okay, maybe one day I'll check it out, but that day has yet to happen. So
oh no, I remember scars of Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 left on me. Never again never again shall I pick up a Final Fantasy game because it's painful. It was okay, I'm gonna say this right now. Final Fantasy 14, I know a lot of people like it, but pretty bad.
oof.
Okay, as an MMO, right? It has its moments, but there are a lot better MMOs out there. Okay, a lot better MMOs out there with a lot better story, a lot better functionality, UI accessibility, all that sort of stuff. So I'm purely looking at this from the fact that the game is just not that great, and people hype it up like higher than it probably should be, because it's got the Final Fantasy name smacked on it. Because when this launched, people hated it. Like a lot of people hated it, and they went back and they redid it and whatever, and props to them. But for me personally, it just isn't a good game. It's not a good MMO. It's very based on getting money, because you have to pay a subscription for a game that you've already paid for. So you need to pay $60 for this game, then you have to pay for the expansions, and then on top of that you have to pay subscription time.
Oh, okay.
So,
Interesting.
pretty bad. And the next is the Borderlands series. Have you played Borderlands?
I have briefly played Borderlands, and it was like one of those things where I was like, my friends were like, oh yeah, I'll play with you because it's more fun with friends, and I was like, okay, let's do that. And then we played one time for like 2 hours and then never again, and so I never finished the game because I was like, oh, I'll just play with this person, and then it was like the times just...
I've never finished, don't worry, I've never finished it either. Honestly.
Okay,
so I'm gonna put it in the just okay. It's okay because the thing is just I played like I got through a bit of 2 and I picked up 3, and 3 was okay. Tiny Tina's Wonderland is okay-ish. But other than that, I haven't really... It's another looter shooter. Let's put it like that. It's another looter shooter where you go around killing things to get guns. And to be honest, I guess that's just not my thing.
I'm the same way. Like, I don't love shooters. I love like more like
RPGs,
yeah,
tabletop
exactly.
stuff
Yeah,
is where I'm at. Like this
Same.
type of thing, and a good shoot. Like I will say this. Titanfall 2. Okay, Titanfall 2. One of the better shooters that I've played. Definitely one of the better shooters I've played.
Okay.
I wish they would bring it back though.
Okay.
Because we need us some more Titanfall. Because that was on point.
Yeah, so who do I have to talk to get some more Titanfall? Thank you.
And we need to clap someone, or we need to send in, the Dark Lord. We need to send me in, and we could possibly threaten them with the Death Star. We have Palpatine on staff, so we could get it sorted. But then the next one, Mass Effect. Oh my word!
If you don't
This
put it
game
in
is
the
my
masterpiece, like I will riot. Right
I
now.
am putting it right up there because I don't
Okay.
care what anyone freaking says to me. That game, I understand. I understand that 3 was a bit of a jumble with the endings and things like that.
Yep.
But I'm sorry. What other game can you say that constructed a story through 3 games that well?
Oh god, Mass Effect is one of my all-time favorite games. I think it literally that series itself is my favorite series out there, and
It is.
I want to get back
I
to
have it
playing
installed
it.
right now.
but-
I'm playing
Oh,
it
same.
again. I'm playing it again right now.
So my issue is, I always feel the need to 100% that game, but I've played that game so many times, the first one anyways, and the other ones subsequently did. The other ones here or there. But if I don't 100% the first game, I feel I'm I can't move on to the second game until I do that, but it's kind of tedious with some of those side quests.
A lot of content. Oh,
Yeah,
my word.
and it's
no.
just I already
One of
know
them-
everything that's happening.
Wasn't one of them
so-
you have to catch a cow, or you have to catch a thing or
It was
something
the
on a
monkey
planet?
things, yeah.
Yes.
Because one of them
Oh,
had one
word, I
the
hated that.
detonator or something. And it's you gotta find this one. And I'm driving around from here to here to here to here to here, and then you gotta go and you gotta find all of the you gotta go find all the unlockable things, and you gotta go mine this and that. And I'm just okay. I really just want to go
The
see
story.
Thane in 2,
The
but
story.
I can't.
We're there for the story.
Yeah, I feel bad jumping all the way to 2 if I didn't play 1, and then it's just a whole thing, and then it's the guilt, and I'm just okay, well, I'm sure I'll get to it at some point.
Hopefully, Mass Effect 4 will actually be good, because after Andromeda, I'm not sure where
Okay,
I'm standing
so-
on it, honestly.
With Andromeda, I didn't hate it like everyone else did. I didn't think was up to the Mass Effect par.
It's not a Mass Effect game.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like if they had removed Mass Effect,
Oh,
people
yeah.
probably would have said it's a good game.
Yeah. I really liked the jetpacks though. I was here for that edition.
The props I will give to Andromeda is that the gameplay was better. Where the story was terrible. So they did better with the gameplay. I hope they add that gameplay back to what is it? But not everything needs to be an open world. That's the thing. They focus too much on the open world, I kind of feel like, because they try and make everything open world nowadays. Not every game needs to be an open world.
Yeah. I do like an open world, if it's done well. But if it feels really forced and there's not a whole lot of thought behind it, I'm just what's the point? If you just pointed me in the direction, I could have just done that without the disappointment of exploring the same cave 3 times, in different locations.
It's the same. It's like recently with Elden Ring. It's the same cave 400 times. It's everyone says that game is amazing, but I'm sorry, exploring the same cave 150 times is just not for me.
I haven't played that one, but that's interesting. Yeah, Dragon Age 2 was the same way, and I love the story, but it's they're oh, we got to go do this completely different quest in a different cave. That's in the same cave, basically.
Same cave.
And I'm just I've been here before. They're no. This is completely unrelated because this is a Fenris thing. And I'm but no, I've literally been here before.
But it's the same cave. No,
Yeah, no.
Your mind is tricking you. It's an illusion. It looks like the same cave.
Yeah.
But it's a completely different cave. I think that was the big thing with people in regards to the second one. Because I didn't mind the second one. Everyone was oh no, the second one was so bad. It really wasn't, though. It's just they designed it in 9 months?
Oh, really?
So it was this.
Yeah.
That they pushed that thing out. So
I actually read
they
something.
didn't have a lot of time to write shit, to design a lot of stuff.
I read something really hilarious a while back, and it was like the reason why that all the caves look the same and stuff is because this is Varric telling the story to Cassandra, and he's like, he's just like a really bad at remembering what caves look like so all the caves look the same, and I was like,
The cave looks like this.
he's like, yes, let me tell you exactly what this cave looks like. They all look the same to me, like, and I'm just like, that's really hilarious, and I'm sure that's not at all what they were going for, but like, dang, do I love that. Like, oh.
Have you ever played Dota?
I have not.
That is going into there, because
Yeah.
I have never played it either. Apparently it's supposed to be like League of Legends,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
but I've never actually picked up Dota.
I've played League of Legends like maybe a handful of times in my life. Not
Like,
really
this
my
is
vibe.
supposed to be Steam's version. Like, Dota is Steam's version of
Okay.
from what I understand. So, yeah, I don't think anyone really picks it up unless you're, like, big on Steam or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I've never touched Dota.
Gotcha.
RimWorld. Have you ever played RimWorld?
Nope.
I played it. I'm gonna throw it into pretty good. It's pretty good, I would say. It's very much about building a world. You have
Okay.
to like set up resources. You have to set up production.
Okay.
You have to make sure that everything is working. You have to have like a functioning. Like each character has their own like personality.
Okay.
And they need to learn how to do things and all that. So it's an interesting game. It's a very good, interesting game, and I'm gonna put it in pretty good because I haven't played a lot of it
Okay.
to say that. Oh no, it's amazing. But
Right.
I thought the stuff I did play was pretty good. Okay, PUBG.
Never played it. Burn it with fire. Okay. Okay.
Okay, that is all I'm going to say about PUBG because that thing ruined my life for a year.
Really? You fell
It
down the
was
rabbit
horrible.
hole. Oh gosh.
It was. We played it so religiously for a year, that thing. And I'm gonna say this, it was a flippin' terrible game. It was a flipping terrible game. That I was addicted to for a year. Okay, Phasmophobia. Okay, Phasmophobia is good. Okay, I'm gonna say even amazing to some extent.
I don't know if
because
I'd
of
go
the
so
scares
far as
you can get from it.
amazing, but I would say it's pretty good. I think definitely with the added the changes they've done recently, because when I first started playing it, we had like 5 ghosts and it was
Now they've got like 30 or something.
there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot more
There's a
stuff
lot.
now, but when I first started, it was really intense, really you got really scared, and then it just wore off after a while because it's like the same thing. But now that they're kind of shifting it up a little bit, like I do enjoy it a little bit more.
No, it has definitely gotten better. Okay, Payday, the Payday series. I've actually never played the first one. I played the second one.
Okay.
It's an interesting game. I'm gonna put it in. It's okay.
Okay.
Because it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not something you play by yourself. It's definitely something you play with friends.
Is that the one that's like a bank heist thing or something? Or
Yeah,
those
yeah.
heist games?
It's the bank heist. Yeah, where you hop in there, you rob banks and whatever. Or steal art or whatever, or rob a vault.
So it's like-
it's interesting.
GTA, with all those like the heist side quest things you could do. It's just like an entirely
Yeah, but it's
dedicated to
more in
that.
depth. It's
Got
more
it.
in depth. It's more focused on the heists and things like that.
Got it.
So it's not free roam. It's
Okay.
almost like, okay, now that we're talking about PUBG, let's go for freaking Rainbow Six Siege. Okay.
We got a team
Pretty
hydrate.
bad. Oh,
Also, hi DJ, how are you? And hi Opu.
yes, DJ. It is where it is. It is where it is, my good sir. Mass Effect is definitely up there in the masterpieces section. How you doing? And Opu. Oh, I completely forgot Opu. Sorry, I apologize. The Dark Lord is blind. You'll see he wears glasses for a reason. Yes. Hi, all doing good. Enjoying the day off. How you both? Well, I'm doing quite well. And Dalish, yourself?
I'm doing good, thank you. We're just vibing here discussing some tier list, trying to start some drama,
Making controversial opinions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, but Rainbow Six Siege, okay, I enjoyed it at first,
Mm-hmm.
but here's a big turn-off for me when it comes to games.
Okay.
Microtransactions. I detest microtransactions.
That's fair.
And any game, in my opinion, that has microtransactions in it goes below the pretty bad. I'm sorry, guys, but it does for me. I cannot stand it, especially when it's core to the game.
Oh, okay. So
Because Siege has a lot of like skins and things, but the only way to get access to those skins is to buy packs or or even just to unlock your like characters, new operators. You have to either buy them or you have to grind inordinate amounts of time into getting the in-game currency, and then at the same time that only unlocks characters. It doesn't unlock skins, it doesn't unlock new like weapon skins, nothing of that. So just for me, I love the gameplay, really don't like the microtransactions. Boatshed, Cheesy, how you doing? Hey, look at those two awesome peeps. How you doing, Cheesy? Who put Final Fantasy in bad? No, Boatshed, it was Final Fantasy 14. Okay, it was Final Fantasy 14 online, and we can all agree it belongs there. Okay, let's just say it's there. Oh man, I missed Fortnite chat. Yeah, Cheesy missed Fortnite chat. Who said you could shout me out? Oh my word, Team Sanity's all like, no. Yeah, Cheesy, what is it? Dalish hasn't really played it, and I have played the new, like, no build version. It's good. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's not like it's bad, but it's not revolutionary. Okay, so which one should you pick one? How about that? You pick one. Which one have you actually played a lot of?
Okay, so right after high school, I played a lot of Team Fortress 2, actually.
Ooh, TF2.
Yeah, and I thought that one was pretty, yeah, I thought it was pretty good, yeah, but if you want to put amazing, that's fine. I dedicated a lot of hours into that. That was my highest Steam game for a while.
What are you thinking? Are you thinking pretty good, masterpiece? I thought it was a really well done game.
Oh, I would say at least pretty good. Yeah, if you want to put it as amazing, that's good. I think that was my first, like, real, like, game like that I kind of got into.
Pretty good as there.
Yeah.
It was a fun game. It was definitely one of those first, like, those team shooter type things where, you know, like, everyone had a role and whatever. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. This is amazing. What is it, lol? I've never played Team Fortress. Oh my word, how old are we?
It's like what?
DJ going with it was okay for Final Fantasy 14. DJ, it goes, it's pretty bad. It would have been okay, but it's very microtransaction-y. So that's why it goes into pretty bad.
I think the thing with Team Fortress 2, it's nowadays they have the equivalent of, like, what is it, Overwatch? It's similar to kind of the Team Fortress vibe.
Yeah.
So it's similar to Overwatch, DJ, just like predates it by a lot. I love the memes of that game.
Ripped it off hard.
The game didn't take itself too seriously. The characters all just run around like, ah, you know, like half the time, and you're just like, what is happening?
The best for me.
Yeah, I love the Doctor.
We shall be having an operation now, and then he pulls a heart out of a fridge.
I loved it. It was good. It was good.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna say this: Sea of Thieves.
I have yet to play it,
said.
so...
Enough said, okay? If you don't have a friend to play it with you, Fortnite is amazing, cough cough. Cheesy, it is not amazing. It is okay. There are so many more better games you could be playing, my dude, other than freaking Fortnite. Trust the Dark Lord. My way is the right way.
Right? We were here to throw some controversy in the chat.
True. I think Bochi is gonna kill me about the freaking Final Fantasy thing.
It's okay, we'll get you over the Sea of Thieves. I know he likes to run around throwing up on people.
Yeah, no, I don't. I tried it for a bit. Like, I honestly tried, but it's not like it's Burn It With Fire or belongs in the trash. It's just not for me. Let's just put it like that. It's not for me, and this one. I'm sorry, but this one has to be out of the way right now. Biomutant is a horrible game. Is a horrible game that they hyped up, brought out, and it was empty. Dalish, it was empty as fudge. You should
really.
It was a terrible game. It is empty. There's nothing going on in it, and it's just a repetitive go here, beat this one thing. That's it.
Oof.
I haven't played of Sea of Thieves, been meaning to, but I need a crew. DJ, that's the thing though, you need to constantly find a crew, and there's not a lot of people who want to play Sea of Thieves with you, you know? It's amazing, you can play by yourself, you can play with others, you can play with your kids, it has build, shooting, comedy, skins, quests, short game, custom games. Yeah, but cheesy. The thing that got it bumped down to it's okay is the amount of microtransactions that's required. Like anything with microtransactions gets bumped down 1 in my list. Like it doesn't matter what it is. If Mass Effect had microtransactions, it would probably be down 2 more slots. Okay, let's put it like that. Okay, City Skylines. City Skylines, oh my word, I love this game back in college.
I think I got that one for free a while ago, and it was.
You need to play it, Dalish. You need to.
I don't think I have yet. That was the thing.
You'll need to pick it up. It is an amazing game. It's an amazing experience. Building up your own city, watching it prosper, and then flooding it with every piece of sewage that you've gathered atop
Oh
the
no!
jam. So it's evil mayor territory. Evil mayor territory.
That's fair.
Oh damn! I think we lost Dalish, guys.
What?
Hold on. Can Dalish hear me, or can I hear?
I can hear
Apparently
you.
Dalish's mic broke.
No, I can hear you.
There you are.
I can hear you.
I think your mic did the whole thing where it dies.
Oh
as
no,
you explained to me
it
earlier.
was looking like it was still green on my end. We
I was
can
not
hear
hearing
you
anything.
both.
Oh, okay. Well, that was odd. That was odd.
Maybe it's
Apparently
just
it wasn't coming
Discord
through
being
Discord.
wonky.
Yeah, you know how Discord is.
I was
It
just
never
like,
works, right?
that's a shitty opinion. I'm out of here. Get out of here. No.
Stardew Valley.
I love Stardew.
I'm gonna put it up there. I
Yeah.
actually spent 50 hours on Stardew Valley,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that just tells you right there.
Start-
I blame old Mermeg. Cheesy. I loved it. I actually loved it. It's such a simple concept, but it is so fun.
Oh yeah, I've spent a lot of time on Stardew, and it's also one of those games that I could spend a lot of time into, but then just don't go back for a while. But then it's like when you pick it back up, you're just like, oh yeah, okay.
I haven't played it in forever. I probably should go back because I spent like 49 hours on it last I checked, and it was really good. It was amazing. I experienced a lot of it, and the thing is, just for me, if I can marry someone in a game, I'm there.
Oh, me too, absolutely. I think I've married most of the town at some point or other. Yeah, 100%.
It Takes Two
I have not played that.
is an amazing game.
I thought you were gonna put it in the trash, and I was like, oh dang, I know
If
people
not a
are like
masterpiece.
that. Okay.
If not a master. Okay, I'm gonna put this out there. It is one of the best co-op games I've ever played.
Okay.
It's a beautifully done story. Really, it's about 2 parents who are going through a possible divorce, and their daughter decides to ask for help, and they get turned into one of her 2 of her toys, and then you have to explore like these. Oh my word, the maps are so detailed. Oh, it is. I don't even know how to put it into words. It makes a Dark Lord want to cry.
I have
It really
seen
does.
gameplay of it, and it does seem really cute. So I
What is it?
can get behind
Speaks
that.
of- Speaking of It Takes Two, I had plans for that game. It's not available, so can't be a masterpiece. It is not available to all. Oh, why is it not available to all?
It sounds like
Okay,
it's on a
I can
Mac
drop
or
it down to
Switch game.
amazing. Oh, well, America, we live in the rest of the world, so masterpiece.
Okay.
Wait, no one outside of the US uses a Mac. Well, maybe in Europe. Okay, I'll take that back. Maybe Europe. Okay, no, for you, Cheesy. I'll put it there. Okay. Let's be calm. Okay, let's be calm.
Okay,
All right.
I want to throw The Sims in pretty good. I would say it's better because I spend a lot of my time playing The Sims just like aimlessly like doing nothing, just like oh I'll have my Sims do this or whatever. I would rate it higher if it wasn't same for like those expansions like DLC constantly
my
being
word.
released, and you could go
Constantly.
you can go and download mods and stuff that do like kind of similar things, but
Same thing. Yeah, like from the mod servers and things like that they have.
Yeah.
Like, I love The Sims. Like, Sims 3 was peak Sims for me. Sims 2,
I
Sims 3.
loved it. Yeah,
Oh, Sims 2 with their stories.
the
Like,
gameplay.
and
Yeah,
the Pleasant family. And
Oh my
was
gosh.
it was just so good.
I loved the gameplay so much in 2 and 3, and then
Cheesy wants to fight me. Cheesy wants to fight me. Bring it, Cheesy. I've got
Oh,
the ball
no.
pit just outside.
Yeah, with 4, I really liked the graphics of 4, but I feel like it was very lacking in terms of everything else, really.
It was empty. The base game was really empty.
Yeah.
It was, and they were trying to sell that whole, like emotion system to everyone. It just wasn't that great.
I
Just
bought
was
it
not
right
that
after
great.
it was released, because I think I pre-ordered it. And then I remember
I
there
bought
was
it
like,
on launch day.
yeah, I remember there was a whole debacle about the they didn't add pools until like months later. Do you remember that? And people were like,
freaking
where are
hell.
the
How the hell do you not have
pools?
pools in the game?
Like-
I remember it's like, oh no, Sims 4 doesn't have pools, and it was like all over like IGN and all those people who we used to listen to that really
Yeah.
just have no more credibility anymore.
And then it was like there were no
But, like, it
kids
was-
or like toddlers or something. You had to buy the family expansion to get toddlers or something. Or
there was no toddlers, but they added that like it took them almost a year to add that. Though,
yeah.
I believe, and it was,
It was
and then it was in
rough.
an expansion. It wasn't even free,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
And then they're like,
Okay,
here's some
so
free stuff, and then
next
it's like a
one.
guitar, and you're like, okay, thanks.
Yes, a guitar. Thank you. Thank you. I understand. Have you ever played Beat Saber?
I have not. That's the one that was
Well,
sort of
there we go.
yeah.
I haven't played it either.
Okay,
I
okay.
Literally, I love it. I love how it looks, but I've never played it, so I have no good or bad feelings about it. Oh. Gary's mod goes there because Gary's mod. It was good. Because you could do anything in that thing. I don't know if you saw those old YouTube videos where people did like what's the word? Where they did like spiels and like short films and whatever using Gary's mod. It was really well done.
Did you remember like years ago there was a Mass Effect meme, and it was like in America there was like the like my brand, the contacts, like it was like an ad for contacts in America. They're
Okay.
like I've specialized, and then there was a whole YouTube meme made of it. It was like a video, and it was Commander Shepard like reenacting this contacts video, and he was like, I have specialized with his eyes like this big, and he's like,
Oh,
like
I remember those. Oh,
yeah. was that Gary's mod, or was that just like some random other thing?
I think that was Gary's mod. That was Gary's mod where they like ported his model into Gary's mod, and then you could make people do all sorts of weird stuff in that.
My brand.
It was even fun. Like you know the Will Bang videos and whatever. That Gary's mod is where it came from as well, because Shepard's sleeping with everyone.
That's true.
A man needs to keep it in his pants. Fall Guys? Thoughts on Fall Guys?
I think I would say it's okay. It's not my favorite. I don't actively go out of my way to play Fall Guys.
Back to it since I like literally I haven't gone back to it since the showcase that we had with me back like 2 months ago.
Yeah. Unless
So-
someone asks to play Fall Guys like on a showcase, it's not something I usually play.
Yes, DJ, your special eyes. It's where it's at. Grand Theft Auto. What do we say about Grand Theft Auto?
I have not played that in like forever.
I'm here with Grand Theft Auto because I enjoyed it,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say it's the greatest. I'm gonna put it in. It's pretty good.
I would say
It's
that
pretty
too.
good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, but it's not ground shaking. It's not like it's the most amazing thing ever made.
I used to like to run around stealing cars and then changing the radio stations to the one that had Queen on it, and then just driving
Yeah.
around trying not to crash my car.
It's cheesy. I love Fall Guys. I suck at it, but I love it. I haven't
That's
played much
fair.
of Fall Guys. I put so many hours in GTA Online. That's why it's going to pretty good, because it has GTA Online. Because honestly, Apex, freaking just throw it in the trash, because it was because of Apex Legends that there is not a Titanfall 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof.
That was supposed to be Titanfall 3, but then they saw that Warzone and stuff like that on COD was getting big, so then they did Apex Legends. So Apex Legends for me deserves where it is right now, because no Titanfall 3. Bite me.
All right, so I see Fallout 4 down on the bottom of the list, and I want to throw that in amazing. I love it. I love any of the Fallout games, really. Unless
we'll throw it over there.
unless you have other
I actually
opinions.
quite enjoyed.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Fallout. I always enjoy me a good Fallout. I'm actually not that big of a fan of the Elder Scrolls series.
Okay, that's fair. I don't like,
I'm
ESO,
more
just because I'm not an online
Fallout.
kind of MMO player.
Oh, no,
but...
ESO. Well, here's ESO right here, just as you mention it.
Yeah, I played it, and it was, like, okay, but I definitely I played it, I think, like, one time, like, maybe twice in my life. And I'm just like, MMOs?
I played it once
Nah.
for, like, up to, like, level 20. And I was like, I don't feel like the Dragonborn. I don't feel like the hero. It's like, you're running out there and then there's like 30 other Dragonborns running past you. It's like,
Right.
okay, this doesn't feel... I don't feel special anymore.
I think I played long enough to become a werewolf, and then my friend and I just had dance parties around town with cats. We would just go find as many cats as we could and just go hang around and dance by them, and that was about the extent of it.
I'm hoping Hammerfall... what is it? What is the new one? Elder Scrolls 6? I hope it's actually good. I'm praying to the almighty gods of the darkness that it will be good. But you never know, because apparently Todd Howard can do no wrong.
Tempe, have you ever...
Even when he does do wrong.
Always. Have you watched Bleach before? The anime?
I watched the crap out of Bleach
I love it.
back in the day.
I named one of my ESO characters, Renji Abarai, and I gave him the look and everything, and I tried to make it look as much like Renji as I could. And
every woman I've ever met is like Renji.
it's the red hair, I told you. It's it's Renji.
Oh, we're sure it's not the eyebrows that he draws on every day.
It could be the eyebrows. I mean, honestly, it's the whole thing of it. I love the whole backstory with Rukia, and I'm just like, Renji. Like, literally no one else I know likes Renji, but...
The first 50 episodes.
Kind of the worst. Like, Renji, he's just like, man! I'm like, Renji, but then I get to know Renji, and I'm like, okay, tell me more. What's happening here? Hello, what is this?
Like he goes through this whole struggle to try and save her and whatever, and like it's like should Renji have been the main character here?
I would watch a Renji spin-off. Like just tell me more about Renji, please. Just Ichigo, love you, bud. But
they bringing out the new anime. They're bringing out more anime for Bleach.
Yeah, so I need to catch back up, and because I have a really weird thing, like my brain just works in a way. So it's like if I start watching something in subbed, I can't go to dubs, or in like vice versa. Mm-hmm. So I started watching Bleach with my dad back on Netflix like years ago, and we watched it dubbed. And then when we got to the end of the dubbed, it got to the subbed, and then we had Hitsugaya go from like, oh hey guys, to like, and I was like, I can't. The voices don't sound the same, and it freaks me out. Like I just can't.
It's like with Naruto. It's like with Naruto, where freaking Naruto sounds like the young Naruto sounds like he's been smoking like a pack a day for like 12 years,
Yeah.
And then you get the anime Naruto. It's like he's more clear. But like the one I will say that does it quite well, the English and the Japanese Kakashi.
Okay.
Is really well done.
I haven't seen
that one yet. They both do it quite well. But Madara Uchiha, the Japanese one, the English voice actor just don't know what he's missing out on.
So it's like I don't have beef either way. I'm just like whichever one I start watching, like whichever way I start watching first is usually the route I end up continuing. So if, like I pull something up on like Netflix and it starts in English, I'm like cool. Like I just started watching like Saki K, and so like then it got to the end of like the end of the sub or the dubbed, and I was like it went straight to sub, and I was like, well, hold up, this doesn't sound this. Okay, well I'm gonna have to stop right here, like.
Because your head is like, okay, this is how they're supposed to sound, and then they don't sound like that anymore, and it's like, what is this horrible magic that you've placed upon me?
Yeah, so I never finished with Bleach because of that reason. It was like they ran out of, dubbed, and I think I ended up moving, and so they just, I didn't have access to like all the stuff, and then it was like, they hadn't updated it, and I think there was a point in time where they were updating it like once a week, and then I just stopped watching TV for a while, and then I'm like, I don't even remember what's happening at this point. If I go back to watch, I'm gonna have to watch it all over again, and it's like 140 episodes I gotta catch up on first, otherwise I'm gonna be like real confused, and I'm just like, So that's gonna take some time and dedication.
It's a
really.
lot. It is
yeah.
really, and freaking what is it? The writer, the author of what is it? Bleach is a big troll. He's a massive troll, that dude. Honestly, they are bringing Bleach back and continuing the story.
Yeah.
I wish they would just end it though, because it's some of these anime turn into like One Piece that just looks like it's there. When is Luffy getting his One Piece? Please, someone tell me. Please. I can't take this anymore. Can someone just give the man his peace?
Like as soon as Renji gets finds happiness, I'm like, okay, my mission here is done. Ichigo, I'm sure you're fine doing whatever you're doing. I'm gonna dip. Like, bye. Oh.
Which one next? I feel like I'm gonna go for Going Medieval. I played it. It is pretty good. Pretty good. It's a what is it? A city builder. In a medieval era. It's very well done. It's tastefully done. I quite like it. I quite like it indeed. Hello, Kayla. How you doing? I mean, we have over 1,000 episodes in One Piece now. I know. When you start looking at like 3 zeros in a number, it's like, yeah, y'all probably should end it now. Just maybe. But yeah, Going Medieval. It's a tasteful little game. It's definitely worth a look. And then Days Gone. Have you played Days Gone?
I have not. What's that one?
It's another cookie cutter zombie game.
Oh, I do like zombie games.
It's okay.
Okay.
The thing is just it's just another one of those like open world. You have to go around. The man lost his wife.
So
someone
Kayla,
got shot.
we both agree that we love Stardew, but I don't know. Like, did I love it as much as Mass Effect? No, I did not.
No, Kayla, I definitely threw 50 hours into Stardew, but it's just I don't go back to it like every year and play it again.
Like, I don't simp for Stardew like I do for Mass Effect. Like,
yeah. Tally is my what is it? The wish that I have. I want to meet a Tally. Hopefully, I can be resurrected one day.
So I was watching, my dear sweet friend Matt Orloff tell me that he does not love my boyfriend Thane Krios, and I just, I just rampage just a lot.
Matt's his controversial opinions.
He's like, no. He's okay. He's just like, he's not my favorite. And I'm just like, how could you say that? He's like, well, I don't want to bring this dying man with me on quest. I'm like, this is his redemption, Matt. Like, let him do the thing. Like, and he's like, no. It's just better if he just hangs out, and I'll just bring Garrus and like Grunt. And I'm like, I don't hate your choices there. There's like good choices, but at least give Thane a chance. Like,
it's actually quite good, especially when you play the game on
Hydrate.
What is it called? Nightmare difficulty.
That one was hard. I could not get past 3 the Banshees. Like when you go to, was it Elysium?
Mass Effect 3. I had to turn it down. I was at the point where I was about to say Mass Effect is the most hated game in all of existence for me because, oh my word. When you hit 3 and the Reaper forces start becoming a thing, Nightmare just becomes unfair.
No, it was rough. I could not get past all those Banshees, and I just rage quit at a certain point. I was like, I have done this like at least a dozen times now. Like I am done. Apex.
DJ beat them all on the hardest.
I do not
doubt
doubt
Matt broke
that.
a lot of hearts in his Mass Effect sessions. This list is staggeringly out of order. No. This list is on point. Okay, we are being both objective and slightly biased. Okay.
You're like, no, that's not contradictory at all. Like we are just making it.
I'm gonna say No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky it's gotten pretty good.
Okay. Was that the one that started off like with nothing in it?
Oh, it was terrible at launch. It was really horrible. But they put the time and the effort in. They threw some time and effort in there, and they definitely got it working where it should be. So I'm gonna put it at it's pretty good now. It has a lot more content in it, but I'm not gonna say it's amazing or even a masterpiece. It's definitely not what they promised, but it's definitely not okay or pretty bad anymore. So we'll plop it.
Fair.
There. We'll plop it there. Just trust the Dark Lord. I know it's right. Okay, please accept the judgment.
So I would
and
throw Dead by
then-
Daylight
yes.
in It's Okay. Like, I don't know about you.
Oh,
I
I'm okay with Dead by Daylight being there. Yeah,
I don't go out of my
I'm
way to
good
play
with
it.
being there.
I play it like every so often when someone's like, "Hey, you want to play some Dead by Daylight?" And I'm like,
Yeah, let's. You want to play another zombie game?
like okay.
It's not something I'll play by myself. Okay.
Yeah,
So
same.
it is okay. It is okay, but it's definitely not something I'm gonna go out of my way to play if someone doesn't invite me to it.
Yeah. Dad does not enjoy it.
Cyberpunk.
So we definitely
bought it on
bought that
launch.
same. Yeah. I have yet to play it. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was so excited for Keanu Reeves, and then I find out that I can't actually romance Keanu Reeves, and I lost interest immediately.
I really don't know where to pull it, Dalish. I really don't know where to put this one. Because at the same time, it was good what you could play,
Okay.
but then they messed it up as well. DVD equals pretty bad. Such a long wait time. If you can't play by yourself, you can't. Okay. You can't be okay. I tried it. It doesn't hold my attention. Beat Saber is a ton of fun. It's not one of the video games that you mentioned. Well, Apex, we haven't played it. I don't know. We
Yeah.
haven't played it, so that's why it's in the we've never played it category.
That's true. I
'Cause
don't
we've
have
never
VR.
actually played it. Cyberpunk. I love you, CD Projekt Red. I want to say amazing, but it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game for what it was doing. It's just they kind of lied to us. They really did lie to us.
I remember there were so many
And,
issues at launch, and everyone was like
at
raging
launch,
so hard.
It's just... Okay, I'm just gonna have to scroll down, everyone, because let's have a look here. What other games do we have? Oh, Hades. Hades has to go to here.
I have
I'm
never
sorry,
played it, but I see a
that
lot of
game-
people play
that
it.
game deserves some love, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That should have been last year's game of the year. Okay? Not freaking what was that one? What's the one with Joel and Ellie in it? What is that game called again?
Oh,
It's the Apocalypse one with the quadriceps in it. How can I not remember?
I do
It's-
not recall.
Does someone in chat know which one I'm talking about? It's the PS5, PS4 exclusive.
The I think wait. Don't I have? Oh, The Last of Us, is it that one?
Last of Us, there we go.
There we
The
go.
Last of Us 2 did not deserve Game of the Year at all. I'm sorry. You beat Joel's head in, well, you can go home with yourself right there, okay? Hades deserved it so well. It is a well done game, it is replayable, and for goodness sake, it's a man trying to get to his mother. Alright? The man deserves some love, okay? Masterpiece right in the window there for me. I don't care what anyone says, Hades, masterpiece. Up, down, left, right, it is there, okay? I put over 300 hours into Hades. DJ gets it. DJ gets it. It's all about the Hades. It's all about the Hades. Do you see any here that you...
BioShock. Oh, that's Infinite.
Is that Infinite?
Yeah. I enjoyed the other two better, but I would say that one's at least pretty good, if not
Okay,
better.
So we'll plop it into the pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I actually never played any of the BioShock, so I'll just quietly stand in the corner here.
I
Okay.
love the BioShock series. The Infinite was my least favorite out of them, but I thought it was like extremely gorgeous though.
Paladin is like, if Planet Zoo is not top tier, I'm rioting and unfollowing. No, I'm kidding. It is well done. Okay, Planet Zoo is really well done. They've added a lot of new expansions to it, and it definitely does deserve the recognition. BioShock 2 was my least favorite, says Paladin. BioShock
Yeah.
Infinite was pretty good, says DJ. Yeah, so Planet Zoo is on point. It is a very good and well-designed, zoo builder, and it deserves the recognition as such. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece, but it is an amazing game. It is an amazing game. Half-Life, okay, we know where this one goes. Let's just put it there and have that discussion ended right there. Okay?
I don't think
Alright,
I ever
everyone
played
happy
that
with
one, actually.
Dear Lord, Dalish, where do you live?
I live in the United States of America. Thank you.
Well, apparently there's no good games over there. What are we even talking about here right now?
Let's see.
Yakuza. Okay, I'm sorry, but Yakuza needs to be an amazing. The
Okay.
Yakuza series is so well done. Oh my word! More people need to give Yakuza a try, because people stop playing it after the first hour and they're like, oh no, this game isn't good. Guys, Japanese games are slow burn as hell, and people should know this by now. It takes like an hour for you just to get through the first cutscene for half of these Japanese games. So if you guys haven't, go back, pick up that Yakuza goodness and play it. It is a good game, guys. It is an amazing game, worth the effort to play through. Any comments on that, Dave?
I have not played that, so I will defer judgment.
Okay,
Yo,
I'm
Gears.
just gonna put Among Us in there.
Yeah, I didn't love it. I hear there's new things, but I haven't played it since it came out.
I don't enjoy it.
All right.
Don't enjoy it. There's definitely much more they could do.
I saw Gears of War down there, and that's got to go pretty high. I loved Gears. Like, I'm not really into shooters, but I thought the story
there we
was
go.
like so great with that one. And I
What are you
played a
saying?
lot
Pretty
of
good
Gears.
or amazing?
Ooh, it's just Gears, so it's not. It's like the series as a whole, not just one or the other.
Yeah, I think it's a series as a whole.
What do you think?
I would say pretty good. I played some of them that were not so good.
Okay. Yeah.
But the first one was this first one was good. 5 was decent. 2, freaking, when they start killing people off, I was like, is this Game of Thrones or something right now?
I felt
yeah,
so many
it
feels
is a
with
pretty good game.
Dom. Like,
It is a good game. It is a good game series. It is a good game series, and it deserves it as such. I just kind of feel like it's just Halo, but with different people in it, though.
so I actually enjoyed that more than Halo. Like, I couldn't bond with the Halo storyline. I mean, you can put it wherever you want. To me, I just was not interested in
I'm gonna put
Halo.
Halo there too, because the thing is just, I don't know. I kind of feel like Dom scene brings tears. DJ, you understand.
Same.
You understand.
Same.
The thing is just with Halo and Halo and Gears have the same sort of place on my list, because the thing is just, they both like shooters and whatever, but they're not something that I'm going to go back to and play just, for no reason. So I kind of feel like they were good. They were a good experience at the time, and that's where they are. And Destiny, okay? We have to bring up Destiny. It's okay.
I've only played it like one time, and I was real
okay.
confused, and I just kept jumping around with my little like woo
Yeah,
woo.
no, it's not a great game, especially not if you haven't done the other stuff.
Yeah.
So it belongs there for sure. It's not like the greatest game ever made. Let's have a look here. What?
Oh wait! I
word,
see.
we've still got an
Hold
entire
on.
list to go.
I just saw Left 4 Dead.
Yes.
You got to throw Left 4 Dead like top tier, man.
Where did I see this?
Top
Where did
left, right hand side. Excuse me. It was like right there.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Plop it down over there. Yeah, no, Left 4 Dead is
I
definitely
loved Left
one
4
of the better
Dead.
games.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed me some good Left 4 Dead. It was indeed. It's actually something I can still go back to now, because they even added mod
same.
support to it.
Yeah.
So
I actually
it
had
is
mods
on
for a
point.
minute there with Left 4 Dead, where all of the characters were in fact Mass Effect characters. I had the male and female Shep. I had Garrus and Rex.
we need to bring back Dalish and DJ Left 4 Dead.
We do. The only thing is I can't stream it because it like crashes my stream, so it's just like an
no,
outside
it
of
does,
stream
it does the same
game.
to mine.
Yeah.
It does the same to mine. Yeah, no, Beefy, sorry about how like confusing the list is, but yeah, I didn't realize there was this many games on this list.
There
Now that
are
I've
a lot.
noticed this, like, let's just assume that we've played none of these, and we'll just go from there. Oh, this is actually something. Neon Abyss is what I actually want to have a look at playing on stream at some point.
Okay.
It looks really interesting. Yeah, no, it really does look like an interesting game. Super Hot. Have you ever played Super Hot?
Which one's that?
I would say it deserves an amazing.
Oh my god, did I just see
It was
Ghost?
definitely.
Sorry,
What
go ahead,
did you
go ahead.
see?
I thought I just saw Goat Simulator, and that game is
Oh yeah, no, Goat
hilarious.
Simulator. Where? Oh no, Goat Simulator was on point. Okay,
Oh,
Surgeon Simulator. Surgeon Simulator as well.
I feel
was
like
quite a
all
well
of those
done game.
simulator games are just so hilarious because you're just like, what is? I love Goat Sim. I knew you would, Dad. I wasn't sure if you were still here or not.
Beefy's like, how can you put Roblox on the same level as DVD? Just accept it. Just accept it, Beefy. It's where it belongs. Where did we put DVD? Oh, it's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
I think Beefy might have a fight with us. I love Goat Sim. No, I enjoyed Goat Sim for what it was.
Oh, Roller
I
Coaster
enjoyed it for what it
Tycoon. Wait,
Oh,
I
three.
I played Roller Coaster Tycoon like crazy
Oh.
back in the day.
I'm gonna place it there because it
I'm
was
good
a
with
really
that.
well done game.
I was really into it back in the day,
was
and then
crisp.
you build the best amusement park you can, and then sometimes the rails just fly off the tracks, and you get a bad rating at your park because you murdered everybody. It just happens.
Okay, I know this might be controversial, but Portal, it's okay.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I
I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I played it through to the end, and I was like, okay, I'm never gonna play this again.
I've played it before, and I did play it again not too long ago because I was like, oh, okay, cool. You can shoot the guns and make little portals and make yourself go flying and stuff, and then you just I got bored out, after a little while. So,
Yeah,
okay.
it eventually just gets there. Red Dead 2.
I started that one, and I immediately alerted the people, and then I kept messing up, and it was like a whole thing, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm sure it's a good game, but I can't get past like the whole
masterpiece.
the
I'm
intro.
feeling amazing. Okay, it was definitely an amazing game. See, Dalish, you play Red Dead 2 for the experience.
Yeah, I never really got into the whole thing because I watched my husband and his friends play it, and they just run around like lassoing each other off horses and like running around. And I'm
Oh,
just...
no, that's the online. That's
Yeah.
the online. I never touched the online. Red Dead, the story.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
See, I
days,
started it, but
it's so
I never
well
got
done.
far into it. Like, I'm just like, I guess cowboys just aren't really my thing, though. So I'm just like, okay, cowboys.
I will say this, I liked it more than GTA.
See,
So,
I
will
was
give
the
it that.
opposite.
did like it more.
I at least got pretty far in GTA compared to Red Dead. I was just like, okay, I could steal a car and drive around and like doobity bop bop listen to some Queen, but with like, Red
DJ,
Dead,
I
I'm
haven't
like,
finished Red Dead 2 yet. Beefy. That's both fair and harsh on Portal because I loved it. It was unique, very good game. But like you said, it ain't gonna play it again. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a one-shot game. You never really go back to it. Like, yeah, Gladys was nice and whatever in the first one and whatever and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's like, nah. It's when it's done, and you're probably never gonna go back to it. And then sorry about that, David. I was just answering beef you there. Dark Souls.
You're
Burn
about
it
to make
with the
Paladin
fire
cry.
Of the unholy fire. Okay. No. Okay. Here's coming from someone who actually does enjoy Dark Souls. The amount of stress this game has put me through. Okay. It deserves the fiery judgment, okay? It deserves the fiery judgment, alright? It's the same as with PUBG. I spent freaking years on this thing. So, what can I say? What can I say that hasn't already been said? This game causes PTSD. When I pick it up, I start to sweat. When I launch the game, so it deserves to burn in the hellfires forever. Oh, Titanfall, amazing. It was well done. Not the first one though, the second one. The second one was really well done. The first one was a launch title for Xbox One, back in the day. But Titanfall 2 was crisp. It was crisp, but I loved it. I loved it so much, and I still remember it. I wish they would make a third one though. Hang on, how is Siege so far down this list? The game has been out for years and still has a massive fan base. Beefy, the reason for Siege being so low, microtransactions. Okay, firstly, microtransactions out the window, and it's toxic as hell. Gameplay was good, but it is toxic and it is microtransactions out the window. So, it deserves its spot on Pretty Bad. Dalish, you still there?
Oh, I am. I was just letting you talk.
No, sorry. It's just oh, this is one that I've been playing. I'm sorry, but Detroit Become Human, I have to put in masterpiece. I have never actually. I have quite enjoyed this game. I have to admit, I was surprised. I thought I wasn't gonna like it. Detroit Become Human, but it's really good. I was surprised. I was really surprised that it was as good as it is. Detroit is so good, and the feels. DJ gets it. Guys, I'm playing Detroit tomorrow. We are ending it tomorrow. If you guys are interested, please come and see me weep like a child. Because oh my word, it is so good. Okay.
I've seen a lot of people stream it.
Well.
Yeah.
Dalish, it is so good. I was shocked. I was honestly shocked at how good the game is.
It's one of those games that I don't really want to play because I've seen people stream it, and it just seems like it would make me really mad at the treatment of these like people, and or robots, AIs. I don't really know what they are.
Androids, I believe.
Androids
or something like that. Yeah.
And like I'm just like, I would probably go on a murderous rampage here, so I should probably not.
Oh no, it's you can play it however you want. So like you can actually get your characters killed apparently. Mm-hmm. Apparently I did some weird shit because apparently I wasn't supposed to shoot a lady. I shot a lady. I'm not supposed to shoot the lady because apparently that fixed the ending. So I shot someone and I was like, come on, this is America. I like my gun shooting. Okay, let me do my gun shooting. And then everyone's like, you're not supposed to shoot her, but it said I could shoot her. And they're like, no, you go. And then she takes, then her partner, which is another android, takes the gun and shoots it. I was like, what the hell is going on over here? It shocks you. The game shocks you.
Dang.
I was shocked. I was like, holy shit. Beefy, using that logic, Fortnite drops the tier. Dude, Fortnite only got bumped to it's okay because it has that no build mode now. That is the only reason. If they remove that, it will probably be burn it with fire. If I'm going to be honest with you. Not the Red Ribbon Army, androids, but yes, androids. Oh my word, the DBZ comes in here right now. The DBZ with the Red Ribbon Army. I remember that. Oh, Hellblade Setsuna Chronicles. Oh my word. Sacrifice, sorry. It deserves an amazing. It is a really great story about how a young woman is dealing with like mental issues and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It is good. It deserves to be an amazing. That's all I'm going to say about it.
I've only seen brief tidbits, but it does look pretty good. Yeah.
It is really well written. And I think it deserves that spot. I really do. Let's have a look. Yeah, how much? Hellblade 8 is amazing. Can't wait for Hellblade 2. Yeah, no, Hellblade 2 is going to be out. I think they delayed it to next year. It was supposed to be out this year, but then they delayed it until next year, which is kind of evil of them. Those dirty bastards. Who do they think they are delaying the game? But yes, they delayed it until next year. But hopefully that means they're polishing it. And making it a good game. Hopefully. Pray, but you never know.
Go to Plague. The Plague Evolved, right? Like 2 above where you're at.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. That one's great.
I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece, but it is amazing. It is really an amazing game, especially considering it was free to play on tablet back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah, and then you started to have to do those. You had to pay to do this. You had to pay to do this. But
yeah. But then they released a full version, and it was like cheap. What was it, like $5 or $6 or something?
Yeah, I don't think it was like, a whole lot.
Damn. And it's a really good game, especially for. But let's not talk about it because you know there was that disease that happened 2 years ago. So maybe we should avoid that topic. Ark can belong in the trash. Okay, I know a lot of people play Ark.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't enjoy it. I understand where people are going with it. Mm-hmm. Dalish?
I wasn't really a fan, to be honest. I tried to get into it. My brother was like, hey, come play this game. And I'm like, okay. So I bought the game. We're playing it. I'm like, I got to punch dinosaurs? That's not very nice. He's like, no, you can also like shoot them with like blow darts. And I'm like, I don't want to shoot them with blow darts either. That's, what, can't we just be buds? Can I just give them some, berries or something?
Unlimited Goose Game. Untitled Goose Game. Mm-hmm. It is a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece that we must all accept.
Yeah, my husband just bought that one for me, and I'm excited to play it at some point.
It is so good. You'll be playing the villain, Danish. You'll be playing the villain. You must don the Dark Lord mantle. I allow you to don the Dark Lord mantle for that stream. Okay. Be prepared to clap some cheeks indeed. The goose is kind of a butthole. Okay, dude, I will give it to you. It is pretty good. Okay, it's not a masterpiece, but it is a good time. Okay, it's pretty good. It is fun to play. You probably won't go back to it after you've played it, but it is definitely worth the play, and it is definitely worth picking it up. I know it's not a masterpiece. Freaking Beefy is about to fight me in the chat. Just watching it over there. He's like, just no. I can't even watch you anymore.
Dishonored.
Who
Dishonored.
are
Wait.
you?
Dishonored.
Oh, Dishonored over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Dishonored was an amazing series.
Yeah, that was great.
I think this is both games. I enjoyed Dishonored for what it was. I haven't gone back to... I'm actually planning to stream it at some point. But, yeah. It was... the first one was good. The second one, I bonded more with the second one, is what I think I'd say. It was just a better game overall. And the ability to play as either her... what is it? Him? What is it? The dude from the first game? Or his daughter? It kind of gave it some variety there. And you could go you could either kill everyone, or you just didn't have to do anything. Oh, Deus Ex. Oh my, Deus Ex.
I was literally just talking about this the other day, and I was like, I don't know why, but this game just popped into my head.
Deus Ex. Deus Ex. Oh my. Oh, you mean Dishonored?
Me?
Dishonored popped into your head?
No,
yes,
Deus Ex.
Dishonored popped into your head.
No.
Oh my word, I love it. I love it. Deus Ex is amazing. I'm sorry, but they need to make another one. I want to know what happens next. It's been like 6 years now
I don't
since
think I even finished it, actually.
Dalish. Finish it.
Well, okay, so I think I had it for like the 360, and I just don't really have one of those. My dad, I let him borrow it, and then I just never got it back.
I think that's Humankind Divided, that one. The Human Revolution, was on the 360. Mankind Divided was on the next gen consoles. And it is so good. Oh my word. Where are the games like this? You don't really see it was sort of open world, but you had like hub spots, right? And that's how I feel like some games need to be done. Instead of a massive open world, just give them like hub areas where you travel to, like with a confined story, you know? Instead of having like this massive open world and with nothing in it. Like a prime example, Biomutant should have probably done what Deus Ex does, and just gone in that direction. Because honestly, it felt like they were trying to do too much with Biomutant, and Deus Ex just does enough. It just does enough. Ooh, Wolfenstein. Okay, I did like Wolfenstein, the remake of Wolfenstein, so I'm gonna plop it up here. I don't know if you played it.
I haven't played 2, but I did enjoy the Wolfenstein, the New Order, I think was when I played.
Yeah,
I got the rest of them, I just haven't played them yet.
The Far Cry 5. Okay, Far Cry 5. I will plop it in. It's pretty good. It's just another Far Cry game, though. Let's just be honest with each other. There's a specific game that I'm looking through on this list. If they have Pathfinder on here, that is going to Masterpiece. Because Pathfinder was really well done. I really enjoyed Pathfinder. But if they don't have this on the list,
wait, there's Goat Simulator.
Outlast. Oh, wait.
To the right.
Oh, there it is. Okay. What are you thinking? Amazing or Masterpiece?
Yeah, I would say, amazing. It was pretty good. I like to run around, doing some shenanigans.
It gave you the feels. I know, it was silly. And then you had the Satan goat.
Always. I like to go to the rooftop party, and they're having like a rave, and you just get that big like helmet, and then you're just like running around like this, like with the helmet. You're like...
Outlast. Thoughts?
I did not enjoy Outlast.
I would say it's just okay. I kind of feel like it was overhyped. I didn't enjoy it, especially when the dude's tallywhacker started becoming an issue. I actually streamed that. Oh my word! I was like, oh my word, is someone gonna ban me?
Yeah.
Outlast, no. DJ, yeah, like, and then the second one. I know this might be a spoiler, but it shows a woman giving birth, and I was like,
I've heard it's very brutal.
It's very graphic.
One. Yeah.
It's very graphic, and I don't even know why that's allowed on Twitch, because ooh, Yeah, let's not talk about that anymore, shall we? Because, oh, well, that game, there's some stuff that just shouldn't. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know whether we're trying to. I think they were just trying to shock people more than anything, more than make a good story. Oh, Hitman. Okay, I'm sorry, but the latest Hitman series 1, 2, and 3, amazing. Okay, it is so good. Hitman is on point. If you don't like Outlast and the creators did a good job, it wasn't supposed to be enjoyed. Well, Beefy, dude, I don't know, dude. The thing is just I'm putting it in. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's a pretty good game or amazing or whatever. It's just it wasn't. I can understand a game that's trying to make you feel uncomfortable, but the second one was just way too gory. It was way too gory, and the thing is just I kind of feel like they threw things in there just, you know, to get like an 18 rating on there. So yeah, well, that's just my opinion, guys. That's just my opinion. Let's have a look here. Do you have any more that you can think of, Dalish, that we could possibly throw in the list?
Let's see.
Out there designed to make you feel uncomfortable that are good games. Then there's Outlast. DJ is not a fan of Outlast.
My issue with Outlast is I never played 2, so I can't base off 2, but with the first one, I did not like that you could not fight back. So my issue was more with like the gameplay of the story. So it was like, yeah, it was freaky, but I didn't like that. It was like you just gotta keep running. Like you can't like. I'm like, you're in a tool shed. You could definitely grab those knives or whatever.
Well, Beefy, what do you mean about Visage? Apparently, Beefy has a beef with Visage.
I don't love that one either, TBH.
The thing that I hated about Visage is it was particularly one part of the game, the story of Dolores. Oh my word, that part of the game. Oh my word, I was tempted to quit. I'm afraid to try to visit. DJ, I wouldn't say. Have you played Little Lucy's story?
I've played the dude with the crutches, and then I started doing Dolores after I finished his, and I did not get very far into hers.
Lucy is frightening. Lucy is tragic and frightening.
Is she the one that takes all the light switches?
Yeah, she takes all the light switches. I
remember seeing my friend play that.
But it's just sad. We've got Visage right here. Where would you? I would say pretty good. Okay.
I'm sure the story's good.
It was a pretty good scare.
Yeah, it's.
But the gameplay mechanics can really irritate you after a while, because it just gets to the point like, why am I doing this? Why have I not jumped through a window yet and left?
Yeah.
Because for goodness sake.
Yeah, I would definitely.
If you really wanted to play it once off, you should have done Lucy. Because Lucy was like the best out of all three of the stories. Lucy. Oh, and then the man who chases you after you finish all the other things. The slimy dude who comes out of the walls. I don't know if you've seen it during the game where like the walls, there's like spots of like black ooze on the walls after each episode. Okay. He'll chase you after the game ends. After you've done all three of the previous things, he'll chase you around.
Oh no.
Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing.
I like it. I would not say it's a masterpiece, but I've spent quite a lot of time on there, in the recent year or so that I've gotten it.
Pretty good? It's okay?
I'd say pretty good, in my opinion.
I tried. I tried, but I cannot get into it. I don't know why, but I just cannot get into it.
I don't think it's for everyone. But I really enjoyed it. It's like one of those games that I was really into for like a few months, and then I just kind of stopped playing, and I just didn't really go back. The thing about it is like when you try to go back into it, they're like the villagers they guilt you. They're like, oh hey, I haven't seen you in like 3 months. Where you been, bud?
Yeah,
and I'm just like, don't make me feel bad. I got a life,
Are you stalking me?
Yeah.
Oh, Bully Scholarship Edition. Oh my word, this was an amazing game. That was also made by the guys who made Red Dead and GTA. It was like one of those small games. See, it got a lot of controversy because you were like not a bully per se at school, but there was a lot of bullying at the school and whatever. I'm going to lurk for a bit, have fun, all lurk. Appreciate the lurk, DJ.
Bye,
Appreciate
DJ.
you coming in. Beefy, the gameplay mechanics are awful. It's 100% horror. There's no fun to be had playing it. No, dude, I can understand that. The gameplay mechanics of Visage are terrible, but the horror side, the stories they're trying to tell is good.
So I'm not a big horror person in general, so I'm like with Beefy on that one. Like I would not go out of my way to play that game, but
Could we get you to play Alien Isolation, Dalish?
maybe those xenomorphs are terrifying. So
Oh, come on, it's not that terrifying. It just wants to hug you.
I don't want to be hugged. No, thank you.
Okay, everyone. What do you think, Dalish? You think we'll call it there? We've been going for
Yeah.
quite a while
Oh,
already.
yeah.
I didn't notice how long we were going. Oh my word, we're having too much fun discussing things here tonight, apparently. Apparently our stream wasn't that controversial this evening.
It's okay.
Okay.
To be fair, it's very early in the States still, so
Yeah,
most
no,
people
it
are
definitely is.
at work, I think.
Well, the next time we do this, we should probably do it later so that everyone can come pop in. I'm sorry if it's too early
Yeah.
for everyone. I'm sorry if it's too early for everyone. I know. I am in freaking the GMT +2 time zone. So yeah, I need to do it earlier because time zones are evil. No, but shall I proselytize us out?
Yeah.
Discord's having some issues again.
Just run, Jill. Just run. Ooh, there we go.
It's nice. Time for me. Only 8:30 p.m. Oh, Beefy, really?
Nice.
It is 9:30 p.m. for me. Time zones are evil. There we go.
Yeah.
Kayla gets it. Well, guys, we really do appreciate you guys for stopping by today. We, what is it? It was myself, the Dark Lord Tempai, and the lovely Dalish. And we will see you guys again. When is the next thing?
So, tonight we have a Team Sanity After Dark with Whisperwoods Gaming, and then it's just all until next week. So, yes.
Yes.
Thanks for stopping by.
So, guys, come and lurk everyone later on tonight, and we will see you guys again next time on Team Sanity.
Yes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.